So it looked like I'm that guy. I was just on Facebook. I'm doing what I do. I give me the introduction again. Man, I can't do nothing about it, even if I don't like it. Walter Strickland. I compete in powerlifting and strongman. Just saying that, but for people who don't know me, first I got in trouble with my mom. I didn't really call anybody. I've been so tired. I just called my wife and let her know what's going on in my boss because he got to work. But other than that, I really didn't call anybody other than some appointments I had to let them know I was in the hospital. So I'm in the hospital with COVID. This is my third time having COVID. So amazingly, let me say this. I am still shocked and amazed that there are people who think that COVID is a hoax, and there are people that think and amazed that there are people who think that COVID is a hoax, and there are people that think and amazed that there are people who think that COVID is a hoax, and there are people that think that COVID isn't real. I don't know. Talk about my experience. I will start from when the first time I had COVID. It's a hoax, and there are people that think that COVID isn't real. I don't know. Talk about my experience. I will start from when the first time I had COVID. First time I at work, and I was doing. I won't say where I worked at, but I was walking with somebody, and I think he knew he had COVID. And what happened was, where I was working at, he was touching it and all over a lot of the stuff that I had to touch. And the next day I felt sick and I had COVID. So, first time I had COVID, I had one of those home tests from the government. I took it, said I was positive, and I followed instructions, let my job know, took a week off, and I isolated myself. I felt like crap the first time. But after isolation, and that was in the beginning, so I did a long isolation the first time. That's how I think it was total about 10, maybe 2 weeks before I went back to work. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I work a physical job and I work out. Like I said, I compete in strongman and powerlifting. But when I went to work the first time, I felt like I almost died. COVID exhaustion is a real thing. When you get COVID, after you get out of the hospital, out of isolation, you just can't go 100% back into your life. You got to tiptoe back into it because you still got all this stuff in you. I mean, they even have you wearing a mask for like a week. Even though you got to tiptoe back into it because you still got all this stuff in you. I mean, they even have you wearing a mask for like a week. Even though they're letting you, excuse me, eyes watery. That was my first time. My second time was last year, and last year the job that I'm at now, I work at, they're letting you, excuse me, eyes watery. That was my first time. My second time was last year, and last year the job that I'm at now, I work at Aaron, like a month, and I'm literally there at now, I work at Aaron, like a month, and I'm literally there at now, I work at Aaron, like a month, and I'm literally there at now, I work at Aaron, like a month, and I'm literally there. This is my daily life because some people can ignore things and downgrade things. Best way to put it, somebody out there had this, and either they knew or didn't know, or maybe they thought this was the flu, which I thought. Best way to put it, somebody out there had this, and either they knew or didn't know, or maybe they thought this was the flu, which I thought this was the flu. But just be careful out there. Be careful because sometimes. Like I work with people. I work myself out the equation. I didn't want to get people sick because of ego. Because I just gotta work. Because I'm the man. No, I got sick days. I got vacation time. I got short-term disability if I need it. So if I can't work, I need to not work. Because working could have me get other people sick. Anyway, second time I had COVID, like I said, last year at my job, just started. Took the time off, came back. This time when I came back, I tiptoed outside. I tiptoed back into work outside of what I did is actually the anniversary of the hardest day of my life working physically is going to be tomorrow, where I helped a friend who couldn't find anybody else to help him. One person helped for a little bit, but we did a 3-story move on a 3-bedroom apartment with just 2 people. I'm recovering from COVID. He's a former cancer patient. He actually is dealing with cancer. It kicked. I'm recovering from COVID. He's a former cancer patient. He actually is dealing with cancer. It kicked. I'm recovering from COVID. He's a former cancer patient. He actually is dealing with cancer. It kicked. I'm recovering from COVID. He's a former cancer patient. He actually is dealing with cancer. It kicked our freaking bus. And I was 43 at the time, and he's in his 50s. Kicked our freaking bus. And I was 43 at the time, and he's in his 50s. Now kicked our freaking bus. And I was 43 at the time, and he's in his 50s. Now when I'm like, flu shot. My stupid flu shot. Wasn't the flu. And I said this on my other live, and I shared it on my page, so if anybody want to watch. But what I did is excuse me, dealing with COVID. What I did is I called my doctor because like I said, I got the flu shot, and this was bothering. Give me one moment. I apologize. Whatever it is, gonna be there until I'm done. But I'm probably the only one noticing. When I got the flu shot, whatever it is, gonna be there until I'm done. But I'm probably the only one noticing. When I got the flu shot, no, I called the hospital. I got the flu shot. It's like, oh, well, you might have the flu. When I got the flu shot, no, I called the hospital. I got the flu shot, and they're like, oh, well, you might have the flu, and they wanted me to do a telehealth appointment. I'm like, no. I didn't say it like that, but I'm like, a flu shot. And they're like, oh, well, you might have the flu, and they wanted me to do a telehealth appointment. I'm like, no. I didn't say it like that, but I'm like, I didn't say it like that, but I'm like, well, I have energy. I feel horrible. Well, I have energy. I feel horrible. Well, I have energy. I feel horrible. I mean, you got COVID. Isolate yourself. Nah. I'm gonna tell y'all. Where it looked like I was dying. It really did look like I was dying. And what was going on is, I really don't know what was going on, but for me, I just had to use the restroom. So I was like calling them like, hell, hey, hello, because they didn't put the call button near me, or like I had to use like a little urinal, TMI, but I had to use a urinal because I was attached to so many things. I'm calling somebody, hey, I gotta use the restroom, hey, I gotta use the restroom. Then finally I just like was kind of sleeping. Then all of a sudden the doctor come in like, you're gonna be alright, blah, 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 blah. So he's like, your nurse ran me down. Your nurse ran me down. He's like, my nurse ran me down because I was looking so bad and my levels and stuff was so out of whack. So when they did the blood work, so it turned out my blood was like septic. I was having problem breathing. Still got this thing on. That was the main thing. My blood was septic and my breathing was not right. My oxygen levels was low. Oxygen levels low, breathing not right, blood pressure was up, 160 over 110, 170 over 120. My blood pressure was high, and I got high blood pressure, but it's been like been like, not been perfect, but it's been like 130/90. It's still been high. So I'm on the second blood pressure medicine, so I'm on two. But I've been making changes, but being that high, it's like, whoa. Then my heart rate was like 123 beats per minute, and they couldn't do anything to get it down because they had to see everything going on. So this first day was just freaking rough. My first day with this COVID at this hospital. And then they give me these medicine and steroids that sting me. It's hard to go to sleep because like right now it's not as much. I just have one IV, but when you have two IVs hooked up to you, oxygen, and at 2 o'clock, about 1:30, I laid down and take a nap. And about an hour later, somebody came in. And about an hour after that, somebody came in. And I'm pretty sure somebody will be coming in soon. And I'm like, goodness gracious. And then you hear all the sound and stuff going on. It's just crazy. But as you can see and hear from my voice, I am feeling a lot better. I should be getting out tomorrow. But just this morning, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, my chest was hurting again. So they gave me something for that. So it's like, it's one of those things too. It's like, I'm feeling this morning, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, my chest was hurting again. So they gave me something for that. So it's like, it's one of those things too. It's like, I'm feeling a lot better. If you don't know me, it might not even look like I'm sick. But then it's like, I'm on steroids, blood thinner, COVID medicine, blood pressure medicine, medicine for my cough. I am drugged. Oh, that's probably a reason why I can't go to sleep too. And got this gunk in my eye because I got so much stuff going on, which is just a commercial and a prompt to tell everybody, like, and tell myself, keep yourself in the best health that you can be. I work out a lot. My nutrition has not been on point, but the working out that helps me. And I was 283 when I walked in here. I was 297 a couple months ago, and now the bad 297. So even that 20-pound weight loss probably helped me. Now the bad 297. So even that 20-pound weight loss probably helped me. Now the bad 297. So even that 20-pound weight loss probably helped me. Now the bad 297. So even that 20-pound weight loss probably helped me. Now the bad 297. So even that 20-pound weight loss probably helped me here. Now the bad 297. So even that 20-pound weight loss probably helped me here. Be honest, it's so hard because they start asking, what do you want to do if you here? Be honest, it's so hard because they start asking, what do you want to do if you